Oh wait, I always forget to set up my sound first. Sound, boom. Twitch. Boom. YouTube. Analytics, there we go. Throw you over here. Throw you over here. Okay, cool. Everything looks good, everything's running. Bitrate is nice. Okay, so last time we finally finished the dungeon. We are entering into the tournament of kingliness. Kingdomhood.
Wait!
Oh, I literally have to accept the ban. Okay, cool. Gimme.
Look at that.
Take the Heisman out the window. Oh, do I have to go over here? Demo Man Godard. Godard?
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. Bro, I don't even know you. It hardly matters, you won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like, I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Bit douchey, but okay. Very uncalled for.
Hey!
Heisman, are you sure you can handle that? We won't be held liable if you get killed. I got it. Fine. You're an odd one, either that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
100,000 gold. No, that's pretty good. And the biggest thing is courage. There really is nothing that increases your courage in this game so far, even though it's been like almost a month in-game time.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll?
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
Just
Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas.
Just straight up lie. No,
But
it's
never
fine.
mind that. Have you found us a
Gaslight,
kingly
gatekeep, girl boss.
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Oh, you know what'd actually be kind of nice would be if,
Let's rest.
starting this quest, they restock the stores. Because I want to get more tuxedos. God, everybody wants to talk.
Hey,
I asked Fabienne for a map of Martyra, and she gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always holds more detail.
yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. True, she is based.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. I really do want... I'm kind of upset that I wasn't able to spend more time with Maria. Like, that's the only way to upgrade your healer skill, or healer rank. And I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruiting center. I want to build up my reputation with her. I want my healer leveled up, please. View from window. Nothing, okay.
Good night.
Night night.
Can I come in?
Oh, Maria?
You can't sleep?
No, that's
No.
not it. You're
No
all leaving
way.
tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yes.
Please
Yes, we
come
are.
back home
Just
safe.
for you, Maria. We literally
I'll
said
be
that
waiting
last
here
time.
as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of strange and distant places we visit. Reward, curative coney roast. Ooh, coney? Coney? I said coney. God damn it.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Night night. We gotta... We
I
really
was
need a
hoping for
billboard with
chance
just
to
Maria's
speak
face,
before we
the
set
do it
out.
for her thing.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I don't like the when you got me thrown out, because she didn't get me thrown out.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies.
Oh,
I thought only
Hello,
to minimize
Ruby.
casualties
How
one way
busy.
or another. So, 'tis a novel
how
envisioning
art
an
thou's
ideal
day?
world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Half lurking?
You
That's fair.
needn't worry.
I appreciate
I've no
all
intention of
lurkers.
taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
I'm pretty good. I had a... There was a storm that passed through this
So,
morning.
it is a
I mean, it's still
fiction
storming a
written as
little bit right now.
personal account. This chapter
But it woke
seems
me
to
up like an
concern a
hour early,
system
so
by
I've
which the
been
nation's
super
leaders
groggy all
decide.
day.
In this country, one
But,
cannot become even a statesman.
After
much
lying
less
around for a couple hours, I was
sovereign,
like,
without
I
the
hate
consent
doing
of the
nothing.
people.
so at least
Those
let's
who
play video
aspire to
games.
statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people.
But other than
what
that,
they
I'm
will
doing good.
do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are
I'm glad you're
denounced
able to
and stripped
happily
of power.
vibe with your
Such is the
your
authority of the
girlfriend
people. In this
being all
way,
cute
it is
together.
The people,
cute on
who
cute
are the
violence
land's
on the
true king.
rise.
Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Oh, she knows how to use
draws
Blender?
nearer.
That was actually something I've been thinking about the last month or so, picking up. Like, I've kind of slowed down on my drawing practice, just because I've lost motivation. And I was thinking about trying Blender again.
Judah!
Just because 3D animation and modeling seems very fun. But no, that's very pog. That y'all just chillin', being cute together. Ooh. Cute eyes, nice. Nice mix of pink and blue.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
I was not expecting this.
Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
He has a massive forehead. I shouldn't say that, I'm sorry, that's rude. There's something about her face, I just don't... her eyes are too big. She has way too much of the kawaii moe look going for her. See, her actual model looks fine. Like, the eyes aren't bulging out, but in that animation, her eyes were like a quarter of her head.
It's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Briarhaven. There, they
Briarhaven?
face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
It looks like he was falling asleep during the speech.
Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
Ditto?
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis.
Oh, it's the leopard
Goodell,
print dude.
The Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Ooh, I like him.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet
Oh my
runners
God.
than the throne, it's Lena Kaden.
Adorable.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
O'Shea, fucking
Uplifting
adorable.
the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
I think Shay would do a great job.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. Alright?
Hey!
What? That's so bullshit.
What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Obviously not, because I don't have my carriage.
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
I want the mouse. I want the mouse on my team so fucking bad right now.
Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you buffoon. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right, I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
We must take to the road!
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
We be zooming. Let's go. I really hope... Actually, no, I don't think there's going to be overworld movement. Oh, damn, we spiked up by 1,000. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
What's with this thing? Is this our carriage? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as such. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for our little test run. What is happening?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. Oh damn, that's a lot of campsites.
Hold on. Hold on.
Desert Camp, Rockton Camp,
Hold on.
Verdant Camp,
This place here.
Martira, Old Castle Town. Can I just go straight to a dungeon, or...
Let's see.
Because I'm tempted to do the Belega corridor, but I think that's gonna take away from my time.
Let us hurry.
Let's see here.
First camp on the route to the Martira for Grand Tread. Let us go there.
Let's see here.
Why am I not allowed to select it? Or do I have to select the final?
Wow.
Down to Martira, eh? On this crap's legs? Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Bully good. Now, pinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead. Cinch those britches.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Good chinwag.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite...
Oh, I didn't notice the wings.
He was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Oh, maybe he's gonna give me the gunner. Oh, please, please, please.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
He tricked the shit out of it.
Cannot mean.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
I like when they have characters that are smart enough to place one-to-one together, you know?
Is that enough? Can this old
Like, she didn't have to
really
tell him
handle
that the
an
prince was
undercover
alive, he just was
operation?
like, oh wait,
I know
no,
what
you must
you're
have found him.
thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die, we die together. True.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's
Friends to the end.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of
you completely.
My friends.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
To be fair, I do already have a couple quests to kill other monsters. Like the one in the desert and the one in the dungeon. We can go after those two. I will go after them.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntleter has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a good look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
Memorandum. What did we get? Gauntlet Runner Engineer, Engineer that designs, yep, makes sense. Milo. Okay, I want to learn about the contestants. So, Milo Morazio, an Ishkia candidate participating in a tournament, a princely man claiming to be an illegitimate son of the Monterio royal family. He pledges to adopt a caste system based on beauty, with himself, the most beautiful of all, bestowing grace and honor upon the country as its king. His suave looks and mannerisms have earned him a devout following. Each time he smiles from the stage on his Gauntlet Runner, the Palace of Beauty Hildebrand, shrill screams can be heard from the crowd. Okay, so we can't let Milo win. Bardon. This was the knight dude that we're helping with the current quest, so we know him. Batlin, the town crier, working for the theocracy now. Glodel. Idias Glodel, a young Rosant warrior who serves Luis in his lower rungs. Keeping his dog at his side, even in battle, he earned the title the Black Hound. Out of both fear and ridicule, because Luis did not formally enter the tournament for the throne, Glodel entered of his own volition to secure Luis's following and act as a proxy for their support. He hopes that if he can make a name for himself in the tournament, Luis will acknowledge him. Notice me, senpai. Gideox. Ovis Gideox, a muscular, bald-headed Rosant warrior who serves as both captain of the monk army, the enforcement arm of the crown theocracy, and Fortin's primary bodyguard. He assumes the role of captain after his predecessor lost his life during the suppression of the Mage Academy in Monterio. He specializes in a unique fighting style that combines magic, staff, and spear techniques passed down through the generations of warrior monks. Nuras. Nuras Korax, a genius engineer of the Ishkia tribe. He can single-handedly manage all things gauntlet runners, from planning to maintenance to Oh wait, I just remembered. I wanted to check out who his voice actor is, because he sounds familiar. Nuras voice actor. David Monteith. Wait, let's look this dude up. Because he sounds so familiar. I know his voice. Star Cop, Age of Water, National Theater. Doctor Who. Oh. Baldur's Gate 3. He played... What did he play? No, I want to see... Don't open the game. I want to see the credits. Eternal Rat, Harper Caro, Stonemason. Those don't ring a bell. He's actually been in a fair number of movies. Killer Cop, Matchbox. I guess it must have been Baldur's Gate. Because all these other shows, like, I haven't really watched. He shows no interest in social status or family prestige, is dismissed by his family as an unmanageable oddball. I want to find... What is it? Shea? Ishkia tribe. A tribe recognizable by their avian wings, as well as their almond eyes and long eyelashes. They're the fewest in numbers of the 8 tribes. They have a reputation for their intelligence, giving them a strong presence in bigger cities. Many find higher status in intellectual labor, such as scholars and saintors and the like, making it not uncommon for Ishkia to be wealthy. Due in part to their regal stature, the Ishkia are commonly admired. However, the act of speaking down on others has been ingrained in their nature for some, making it just as common for them to be resented. Incidentally, their avian-like wings are purely cosmetic. Though they are able to move them to a small degree, they have no structure. They actually just clusters of feathers. Those who aren't fond of the Ishkia latch on to this deficiency of flight to ridicule them. So they are just fake birds. Okay. Where's Shea? They don't list her? I want to learn about the little monster and the cute blue girl. Mardia, Okay. Nothing we haven't already seen. Explore the Gauntlet Runner.
What's this?
There's some mellow milk, fragrant spice. I wonder who brought them here. I could use these for cooking. Oh yeah, I remember reading somewhere that... what is it? It's every day that ends with 0 or 5. If you go to the bathroom, you get a free increase to your luck stat. What is today?
What now? What now?
Today... Okay, so tomorrow. Gotta make sure to use the bathroom tomorrow. Food chill. Talk with food. Okay.
Got it.
So we have our own kitchen, very nice. Oh, that's cute. A little dining room, chill out area, lots of books. Bed. Oh, we live in like little torpedo tubes. That seems a little claustrophobic. I would rather just like sleep on the bench over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can even see monsters just like being left in the dust. Holy shit, this is intense. Oh, it's kind of hovering, it looks like. Or that angle, look. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. He's chilling, he's chilling. This is fucking sick. I love this. Okay. That's the pantry. There's the cockpit. Cockpit appears to be above here. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Okay. So I'm not allowed to visit him. And I go upstairs. The front deck. Nice. I'm gonna have my own Titanic moment. Gallica, hold me. Oh, hey, look, you can even see him. Dude, there's so much fucking detail on this. This is awesome. Okay. I think there's only 1 or 2 more rooms. If I had to guess, the cutscene trigger is going to be looking at the map. Washing machine. Does laundry, handmade by Nura. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes? Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Oh, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I've heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals to fuel to a run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beasts, made for 0 momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. That's quite literally what we are. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl. There's work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet Runner activities. You'll continue forward to your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, your choice is yours. Cool. Hoggies. This looks like it's got a fucking... It's like the turbo NOS button. Throw in a pistol and it's just gonna go crazy. Oh, there's more. Let's check out this room first. Bag of cotton.
Come on.
The weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Nurse modified to create wind that collects dust. Oh. I would take that. Oh, it increases max HP? Oh, ooh. So max HP... I want to see what the other ones do. So we gotta go back upstairs real quick. Okay, so that was max HP. Where is the kitchen? Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your parties various positive effects. To cook, you'll need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Some ingredients, nice. New potential recipes. Oh damn, that is a fuck ton. Not just yet. We gotta look around more. Is that around the bookshelf? Personal collection of books. They're too technical for me to understand. Oh. We should clean them up at some point. Okay. Oh, it's this bookshelf. New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. Appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Expand your imagination. Okay. So each book... Oh, Okay, there's so many things. So different books will give... Oh, I'm sorry. Distracted. Look at that. That is a fucking spiffy-ass cat. Okay, I'm getting too ADHD brained about everything.
What's this?
Beneath this cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. I do too. Where was the washing machine? Was that the bottom or the top part of the deck? Engine room. This led outside, right? Yeah, okay. Didn't want to do this. I've like already forgot everything. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, I literally walked right past it. So stupid. Doing laundry will take your mind off things, increasing max MP. Oh. Oh, that's such a good one. Especially since you burn through MP so much in this game. Actually, let's talk to more. Because that's usually a free action. And he might have something interesting. Hello, kitty.
That's a good kitty.
Ah, how good of you to come.
So your journey has begun. May you meet all manner of people across these untrodden lands. Archetypes are influenced by connections of the heart, so to speak, which means the more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow. I sincerely look forward to seeing what your journey will bring into my research.
What would you care to know?
Don't think I care about the lectures. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing right now.
You'll come.
Let me think. We can go HP up, MP up, or read and increase one of our stats. I don't really want to... I want to increase the battle stats, but I care more about having the actual character interactions or building up my social stats. Like, I feel like those stats almost always carry more weight to them in these kind of games. Does anyone want to talk? Nobody wants to talk right now. Okay, so we'll read a book. We will read the Imagination book. New World Travel Diary.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There are so many things in the world which very simply I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. You've matured, the world is vast, same here. I'll go same here.
That's right.
You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Hey Wilhelm, I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if it all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I'll write a book.
So then...
Sweet!
Good idea, just make sure to include me as co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Encourage. Encourage or teach?
Well then.
What?
That's all you want? Well, I can do that, no problem. That's what I'm good at. Hey ho, let's go. Hey hey, all the way. What do you think? Was that good? This conversation kind of went off on a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It's described a new world. If a place other than this really existed, I'd like to visit it someday. I feel like my imagination is growing.
Alright.
Oh, it's so close to level 2. There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the
I love the little leg animation.
Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked territory is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While in encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Wait, I want to check something. How do I do this? Ah, dang it. I have to use my computer real quick. 3 days until we reach Martria. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a longer night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Stroll, I love you, bud. You're cool and all, but I want to hang with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to travel, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yes. This power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are those forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? To be fair, it's pretty fucking cool. It's very fucking cool.
Certainly.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hints, why is it so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
Alright.
Oh, I even got my oh damn, that's a lot. Oh, I bet if I finish that book, I should get my imagination maxed up, or to the next level. It's getting quite late, but we've always a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. We had some girl talk, we were
Time marches
vibing.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
I trust that the sleeping quarters may... I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They are better than I feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on the runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neurus? Oh, it's Idles Day. I need to... First things first, we gotta go to the bathroom. We'll arrive in 2 days. Toilet.
Alright.
Ah, I've got it. I've got it out of my system. Washroom. Oh, so I'm literally. Oh, gross, gross, gross. Gross implication. What about the washroom? Is that a... No, that was a day activity. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martria.
Let's see.
I guess I'm not allowed to do...
Right there's a
Would I be allowed to?
let's see. Let's
So I guess for the next 3 days, I'm literally just doing social events. It's a bit railroady, but it makes sense that we're supposed to be going to Maria, and we can't do like a random detour.
Oh.
Okay, so one thing I need to do for sure is just check the pantry every day. That's free food, free supplies. I guess I'll just try to like burn through singular activities first. Nothing important? Okay.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon, at midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon, nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by the Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. So it sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by the Empyrean? Whichever. That's a lame response. I would think the pavilion.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
That's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings?
Now then.
Nice. Level 2. Very good, very good.
Imagination.
Is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why,
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. I'd want to visit it if it were a real place. True. Same. There's still more? Damn. It's a long book.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Ooh. Very pretty.
Wow.
That's what I said. Thank you, Gallica. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nura pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
How did you get so good at drawing? Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake.
Yeah.
Of course, I've already committed all to the safety of my mind. I've no need for the sketch itself anymore. Dude, I wish I could do that. Dude, this is why I need to fucking get back on my grind set with drawing. I just want to be able to pump out, like, I have a thought or a thing I want to do, pump it out, and then boom, done. I received Nero's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place.
Hey there.
Why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. Ooh, true.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of a favorable development. I wonder what manners of anomaly its current color portends. If I had to guess, red is usually not good.
Alright.
Oh, a nice little boost to wisdom, too.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Memorandum. Tree of Prophecy. Interesting. Okay. Is that also imagination? I just leveled up my... Actually, I'd rather like burn through one task and get that completed, and then work on other stuff. Yeah, okay. I think the only critical ones that I would want to always hit is companion stuff, but they don't want to talk right now, so we're not going to talk.
What's that?
He continued to trapeze through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the insides to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage. Yeah? A giant cave with glass walls in the desert. That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you? Does sound dangerous.
Right.
Our feet would get shredded up in there. I mean, your feet would. I wouldn't be a problem for me since I can fly, but we wouldn't be able to go together. Galaga seems a little disappointed, but I feel like envisioning the scene together has improved my imagination.
Alright.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit if it were a real place. She said that already. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
Nice. Okay. So we have wisdom, tolerance, and imagination up to level 2. So we'll either focus on courage or eloquence next. I think I'll go eloquence if I can.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Oh, why is it so bumpy?
Getting seasick.
Change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Cannonade. Oh, they got two people coming at us? Oh wait, were they fighting with each other?
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming.
They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Why is he there?
See, acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Glodell cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinged on winning his favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Personally, I wouldn't want to get involved, but if we want to get his attention, we should help him.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glodell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Looks like they know the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh, shit.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
I was not expecting boss fight.
famous?
Okay.
You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot.
Oh my god, I love her with the fucking gauntlets
Go
on.
for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I don't have any synthesis? Really? My shit doesn't combo with any... Okay. Oh, and I only have fire. No. I'm so underprepared for this.
Let's go.
Whatever. Okay. We got this. Oh, okay. Fire magic isn't good. Shit.
After me!
Nullifies one elemental attack. I don't know if they do elemental. Let's just do...
You will taste justice!
Oh, thank you.
With a single fist, I shape our
That would have been really bad if it didn't do a critical.
Let us fight as one.
Deals heavy light damage. And it's never gonna do more damage than now. Dude, I love how the monk looks for her. Resistant to fire and light.
Hope to achieve. Kneel before you.
And they know all my weaknesses, so fuck.
Is that all?
This is God's judgment.
And they do have AoE magic. That's so not good for me.
Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Is there another way? I won't hold back.
The fire doesn't work. Can't do that. I'll have you heal.
Thank you.
My thanks. I shall fight.
Right there.
I do no damage. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can... Wait, what is their level? 17... 17, 19. They're not even that strong. It's just they have so many resistances. Wait.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Oh, they're different. The mage monk is weak to it, but the spear monk,
With blade in hand. I crush you.
I will usher you to his side.
Me.
Okay, so actually, maybe it was only the mage. Maybe the spear is weak to fire. Okay, it's not weak, but it works.
Kneel before him. What could you hope to achieve?
The elemental damage is really fucking with me.
Knight.
For all allies.
Let's make an end of it. Go. Let's do this.
You disgrace the Sanctus way.
Not now.
What do I want to do? I need to do elemental protection.
Join with me. It's up to you now.
It's okay. We can do this. By this power.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Insolent heathens! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now! Feel the righteous truth of Sanctism engraved
Oh,
upon
please
your
don't
flesh.
insta-kill me.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise,
Oh, it gets an extra turn too. And he heals. Dude, there's no fucking way.
Take this!
We're badly wounded. Someone heal him.
Sanctism will reign!
First down.
Dear
Get her
God.
back up. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay. So, spear attack on the mage. I don't know what he has, and I don't know what this guy's weakness is. It might be just slashing. Okay, we're gonna retry this real quick.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
So we want to focus down the mage, if I can.
This'll do it.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's get on with it. Hold nothing back.
We're just gonna focus down the mage.
Observe the enemy.
Slash. We can try other elemental stuff on him. Actually, no. I'll just do.
I crush you.
Right.
Expose
Light
your
him,
sins.
Hulkenberg.
Here.
Sanctism is supreme! What could you hope to achieve?
That's so unlucky that he's getting crits and everything.
Damn it!
At least Gideon's a fucking cocky motherfucker.
He's toying with us.
Know your place.
I really just don't do any fucking damage. It's so annoying.
I will fight, but I won't hold back.
You better be sure.
No, that's a waste of mana.
This should work.
Thank you.
A noble's duty. There's no escape.
With us.
I'll destroy you.
What could you hope to
I was really hoping I'd be able to level up my guys a bit more before going into a boss fight like this, because I wasn't expecting this. Like, all my guys are on level 1 archetypes right now.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Me, with healing power.
Trust me.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back. There!
Keep it up, Joel.
I crush you!
It's too early to go to his side.
Do I need to
Let's
use
see if I
it?
tried. I haven't tried ice, lightning, and wind. I doubt any of them are gonna do anything, but I just need a test.
This'll do. Still here?
I would lose enough for the sake of now.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Don't heal.
This is nothing.
Take this. Take this.
Oh, thank you.
I won't.
Good job.
lose.
We need more of that. We need a lot more of that.
Give me your aid.
Strike true.
Close your aid.
Keep it up
For all that we strive for.
This can't be.
Here.
To him.
A noble
Okay,
duty
got him
is to
down.
Protect their people.
Looks like he can't brute force through
So
this.
slash damage, possibly one of the elements. I don't have slash attacks though.
Let's try this. Resistance is futile.
Take this.
This is nothing.
Ouch.
Timber's badly wounded.
Sanctism will reign.
Timber's down.
Don't underestimate me.
Very not good. What is this? 201 fairy dust. We'll do a revival. I don't want to burn a full heal.
My spirit is
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Lightning, dark, and ice.
This should work.
Nope.
Sanctism is supreme.
Sanctism will reign.
Timber's badly wounded.
They really don't like Hulkenberg.
Will reign.
Ooh, okay. Thankfully that didn't kill her though.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help. Allies, together!
Oh, he resists physical? Oh, that really does put her in a bind. Yeah, we're just gonna keep throwing stuff.
just the thing.
Okay, ice. Ice.
Come forth, royal soul.
We do need to heal, so heal up first.
My thanks.
And then we're just gonna throw all the ice chunks at him.
I stand ready. From our provisions.
Know your place.
A noble's duty is to protect their people. Are you prepared? What's the matter?
And just do that to keep Hulkenberg at full HP, or not full, but okay HP.
Oh, please. Sanctism will reign.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Enemy's attention is to the group. Oh, that was all the ice I had? Shit.
Not this
They're
one.
weak to ice. Let's
We can
stop
try
the
lightning.
pull.
Okay, there's only ice. You need to heal.
You're not out of this yet. Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
A noble's duty is to protect. This calls for one of these.
Sanctism will
I think using the items is the best option, because everything else I do only does like 20-30 damage. The items are guaranteed 100.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Just the thing. Worthy fools.
Let's go. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back.
Here, tougher than I thought.
Sanctism will reign. Take this.
I'm burning so many items on this fight. I hate it.
I'm guilty. So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
Ooh, kick the shit out of it.
My gauntlet runner.
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Good job, Nero.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey! Get down here!
Oh, is that the one girl? Oh no. Oh, that's a singer girl.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Why does she look like she's going to a fucking 70s disco dance party?
That saved our lives. Honestly.
Like, I could see her in an Austin Powers movie.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a
Nero
pretty
doing?
face. You were more help
Is he
than my useless
fanboying?
driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck about her, of course.
Suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Damn, that thing is massive.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
To be fair, I already knew it was massive because it dropped off that one human corpse, but still. Intimidating.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Ooh, take a wild... No, that's too rude. I don't want to say we're supporters, because... like, we want to get into his group, but we don't want to be too upfront about it. I think just candidate's
I'm
best.
just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
To become king, to help save the prince, to help you count Luis. We can't. Of course, we can't say the middle one. That's stupid. I don't know. To help you sounds kind of simpy, but to become king sounds. Actually, that sounds like the best one because it's the most ambitious, and that's what he likes. He likes people with ambition.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Oh, come on. I feel like that's a fair response. Fine, we'll
I
sim.
want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, Luis.
I love her accent.
Don't think this changes anything.
See you, love.
Come on, Hector!
It's almost like a damn bird. Right then, we could have gone first. We were lucky we managed to take an Luis so early.
Nothing's exactly tell. Even should be accepted, didn't you know ally powers?
Well, at the very least, Luis are face faces. All we have to do is get it out.
He wants to see our power, does he? And let the fine guys bring it into justice and show the nation we're forced to be reckoned with.
As the children of birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the godlike fire at last arrives into its rumbles. A place where only fig trees are the sounds from between the trees, just the leaves being caressed by the wind. Or are they the whispers of the ivy beings that come, departing never to find out, for they are safe within the godlike.
I just realized, did I even get EXP from that fight? I really hope I did. That was a hard fight. Okay, I had to retry that fight. Hey, Kingdry. How you doing, homie? Hope you're having a good day.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nearest, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
I will say, I always enjoy
Lost
Sid-like
relic?
characters in these games.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People
Oh, that's where we're
surrounded
going.
by machinery
Where
with
everything's
no way
automated
to
and no one
work.
has a job anymore.
Legend has it
And that's
they
not a good
lived
thing.
lives of convenience and
What's good?
comfort.
I'm doing okay. I kinda am a bit groggy.
civilization just
Woke up because of a storm this morning and just been pretty out of it.
knows what happened to them.
But other than that,
Sounds
doing
kinda
good.
far-fetched
Finally
already.
got my shoulder healed so I can start exercising again.
The point is,
Job's been very chill.
once in a stretch, you hear
And
about
I'm loving the
someone
fuck out of this
unearthing
game.
relics from those days.
Like, all the voice acting is really...
Absolutely
I love games that have more unique accents to the characters. It really helps them stick out in my
Recognize
mind.
Such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic.
I will say, the one thing that I still find so fucking funny about this game, and it's not the fault of the game or anything, it's the media consumption I have. So, I've been trying to get into anime again, and the last anime I fully watched through was Freerun at Journey's End. And it's just so funny how the messaging of that anime is so... It's 100% the opposite of this one. So Metaphor ReFranchise, it's all about like, there's the 8 tribes, everyone's divided, people should be treated on their merit, not their birth, like all about equality and everything. And then, I don't know if you've seen Freerun, but that's all about racism. Freerun is like, racism is based. If you're a demon, I will fucking murder you. So it's just the hard shifting of message in the story. Racism is based versus racism is bad. The duality of anime.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Oh, we might find him there.
This one's important.
Providing a spark. Old inventor Neuros once knew a blah, 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 everything he just said. Cool. Who'd dissolve into doom and gloom again and headed towards a narrow sleep quarters. The sleep torpedoes.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, wait, it's not talking. Okay. They'll arrive in Martira this evening. Then, good, soon. Wait, then, good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Oh, actually, I just remembered. I need to do this on Twitter too. I don't know if you have a Blue Sky, Kingdry, or anyone else watching like Rumi. I am going to shut down my Twitter. Like, I'm just gonna lock it after the election, I think. Actually, let me pin this tweet real quick. So I'm moving over to Blue Sky. Like, I absolutely hate Twitter. I hate Elon. I hate how the platform has devolved over the last year. And it's just toxic. It's just horrible. So, I don't know if you follow me there or if you get my updates there. I'm not going to be there anymore after like a week or two from now. I'm updating that now.
A more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here.
Blue Sky.
I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know
It's more or
been a
less like
while,
Twitter,
we pledged
but
to help you. We'll not go back on our
not with
word.
Elon making
Glad
the
to hear
dumbest
it.
decisions on
I'm
Earth.
sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city.
I do want to
She's
say.
also a most
oh, wait.
holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I will say I was already planning on leaving the platform like a month ago. Like I was already getting stuff ready. I was looking into like setting up an Instagram, setting up a Blue Sky, all that other stuff. And just like kind of resetting my entire... Because to be fair, even though I have something like 500 followers on Twitter, they're like all porn bots. Like, it's not even real people that follow me. But I was planning on leaving just because in terms of news and disinformation, and just like, I'm getting so many random horrible things on Twitter nowadays. I'm getting like pictures of people raiding razor blades to cut themselves, or like all the fight videos, or all the racist propaganda shit. It's like, that was already bothering me. And I was gonna leave after the election because Twitter is it is where a lot of news happens. But with the new AI change he's gonna be doing, where and I'm so bothered by how a few artists are like, you can just push the button and Grok won't steal your shit. And it's like, you trust Elon to actually follow that? Like, do you know how many times Elon has got in court because he hasn't followed terms of service for his website? I don't trust him. And not only that, he's removing the block feature, to where the main reason you're blocking people is because you either don't want to interact with them or you don't want them to interact with you. So removing the ability to properly block people is so brain dead. Like, so many people are going to get harassed because of it, because now people that they used to be able to ignore can now see their stuff and harass them again. It's ridiculous. So no, it's literally like day of, or maybe even next week, I don't know. I'm just going to completely wipe my Twitter account, like delete all the tweets, delete all my likes, get rid of all my book, like just completely wipe the account and have it only linked to my Blue Sky. That's what I'm planning on doing. Because it's just, I'm tired of Elon. I'm sick of him. He's done nothing but destroy that platform, and I don't even want to possibly give him like 2 cents from however little money he gets from the shit-ass advertisements he gets. I'm just tired of the platform. I'm sick of it. So yeah, Blue Sky. Actually, wait, I'll even link it. That's where I'm just going to be posting everything from now on.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence.
Actually, I should also put that on my Discord server. I don't like that's active either.
No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between 2 candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. It's not my business.
But surely all fights have casualties.
We'll go kind of more neutral.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Okay, we'll go more pro
They've come a long
them
way for our sakes.
on the next response.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Is that a caterpillar?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Ugh. The fact that you can see
Cooked
like all
to
the
a delicate
intestines.
finish,
Ugh.
just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
It's a unique texture.
I could
to
see
be
it being
sure.
tasting good, but it would be
Taste
so
is
hard to get over
divine.
like the initial
Exquisite.
look of it.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Looks great. We're gonna go with positivity. We're gonna go in an open mindset.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
I hate the squishy noise. Ugh. The rich flavors are bursting into my mouth. It's surprisingly yummy.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch.
Oh,
but it's harmless,
no, I couldn't
assure you.
handle that. I couldn't handle that.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here?
Wait, whose Sandrunner is
Looks
that?
pretty far
Or is that
from
Luis's
Martira.
ship?
Oh,
Rival Gauntlet Runner, Major Canada Gauntlet Runner.
let's see. Let's. Here's where. All right.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town and give her. We'll get the job done. Just no, not that one.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet
I'm noticing a
as any
theme
dessert.
where a lot of their
Together,
dishes are
I'm
about the
sure we can
entrails.
find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now,
The
please,
entrails and the
dig
intestines
it.
of just sandworms.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
First thing in the morning, so get some beauty sleep. Ooh, informant. Just now, so it's not like I overheard the conversations you just had. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. If there's anything you want to know about the city, simply ask. Well, that's why I talked to you. Do you not have anything?
Pleasure to see you.
Ardon, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. Cool. The beds are in the back, past the doors to the desk. It was all delicious to the last meal. Martira is a fine city indeed, which makes this Heismeg's offense all the more damning. If all we've had is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed.
Got a moment?
We met with the lady of the castle tomorrow and we're not particularly familiar. Oh, I have to go to the other door. Hey, Stroll. Hi, Stroll.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't check to see if I got EXP. Damn it. Next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
They all went to Krigant Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs. Okay. Real quick.
What now?
Party. Did I level up? No. Oh, I got no EXP. That fight gave no EXP. Oh my gosh. That fight was so much harder just because I swapped all my archetypes. That sucks.
I'm out of ideas.
I think reception will be open again by tomorrow. Okay, I have to do just MSQ stuff.
An elder candidate? What'll I do here?
Colby.
What is it?
Ooh, wait. I think I can talk to him and get some Magla.
Hang on. What if... I see.
Heard around the world, and they weren't wrong. That means whoever we are, we'll be able to know the ranking.
Let's see. Yep.
Aha.
Oh, I need to talk to him.
I've awaited you.
Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let us go. Let us go.
Aye. Yes. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its
Matching
behalf,
lipstick to
you
your
have my
eyes and nails,
gratitude
very
for
cute.
traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Okay. I just want to do a little bit of exploring around the town first, see where everything is, and see if I can find some golden beetles.
Boy.
Can I talk to you for a bit? They're gonna catch the Hesme for you. Now, I just want to give you my thanks. My wife, she's one of the people that's gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I could be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do. Fortunately, no, I don't know much about them. I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around.
All good. Oh, hey!
Oh, come on. I will say, I wish games did, or this game did. It has a lot of really nice features and quality of life stuff. I wish one they had it implemented was the just invisible wall kind of thing. Where it's like, no, 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 you can't go, because, I don't know, having to click through dialogue is kind of boring. That is some gross looking meat. Why is it purple?
Welcome.
So, hey.
We're after information more than meat today. You don't know anything about a giant sandworm. Only that it's dangerous. That you go out there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might be asking the fellow by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. The armorer. I think it was down here. Actually, wait. Is there anything over here?
Wouldn't last a second if I got kidnapped. Oh,
Bro, these golden beetles are gonna fucking destroy my mind. I don't know where they are, I can't seem to find them. And there's supposed to be 50.
What is it?
Giant sandworm, We Martins love our edible grub, but we're a bit indifferent to the inedible parents. What a silly thing to say. They're the ones that eat us, though they don't remind me. That does remind me. There was a merchant yesterday at a tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town.
Nice!
Still nearby, let's ask around the thoroughfare square.
An elder candidate? No. Must have gone.
I'm out of ideas.
Do a quick once over. What is that? Oh, that's cool. That's like a ram, buffalo, dog kind of combo. That's sick as fuck. That probably goes out of town.
Are they gonna kidnap me?
The only person I see is you.
What do you want to know?
You're at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Do you think you're talking to? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where the merchant is, among other things. 100, that's not too much. Oh my gosh, never mind. I'm almost poor. Just like I knew you would. Now, then, a deal's a deal. There's an Ishka in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
All right!
I'm out of ideas.
More people missing. I can hardly think on it.
You got business with me? Is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How do you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyways, at some point, the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I, regret that now.
No good.
No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. We'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
Oh,
You
we've
there?
seen this guy before.
Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure.
He's got very pretty
You're better
eyes.
off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
Wait, if you guys know this, why haven't you tried to find him during the sandstorm?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Oh. Sorry, broke it.
Oh, easy there.
Didn't even touch it.
You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Ooh.
With proper use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
Well, you see, I am
cannot
the
imagine
protagonist.
This is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine vivid, familiar scenery, somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and well pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
Well, that's a
So
nice
this
way to overcome the
teleportation,
fact that
it can just whisk
there's
us all
massive
back to the royal
distances
capital
between
in a flash.
everything.
Even the gauntlet runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... What do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you, at least, try?
Oh, you know, I just remembered. I'm so stupid, I forgot. I literally have items that let me level up my shit. Yeah, we're just gonna burn a lot of this right now.
New skills, new possibilities.
Yeah, look at that. Okay. So that already would have made that other fight so much fucking easier. God, I wish I wasn't stupid. Archetype. So, level 2, he gets Noble Resolve. Vulcanberg. I think she gets Skullcrack at level... Oh no, she gets Diligent. Okay. That's fine. Test the Ancient Igniter. Oh, I hate how it's thumping.
Where to?
I'll focus on Martria. Batavia.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh?
gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
Hold up there.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brialhaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
But the runner is so fucking cool.
No reaction.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like.
Ooh, true.
Like that. It really is something.
That means I can hang out with Maria
Even
and actually get my
no
healer
idea
up.
where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
To capture... Wait. Subjugate Heisme. To capture Heisme, we must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martyria Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operation has been changed to Martyria. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared. Going to other cities. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the menu and just go there. Just fucking teleport.
So?
Okay. I have a reportable quest. Interesting. There's a lot of random stuff here. You know what? Actually, before I do anything, I'm gonna just save, and I think I'm gonna call it a day.
What now?
I wanna go longer, but I'm fucking dying, unironically. The lack of sleep is finally catching up to me, and I have to go to work in like an hour and a half or so. So, I appreciate everyone dropping by. Big thank you to King Rumi. Love you for lurking. Anyone else who lurked, appreciate you. I will not stream tomorrow since I work really early. So I'll probably stream again Monday. I want to say I want to do Trapped, but I really want to play this game. So probably going to be more of this on Monday. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and